want some head.
Man, look, no, I ain't eat two pussies in one day, bro. I just feel like
You
that's
ate two
crazy.
asses in one day.
No,
You
I
don't eat ass?
even.
You don't eat
Nah,
ass?
bro.
Hey, hold on. Wait, let's put this on air before we sign off. Do you eat ass,
I
Hakeem?
don't eat dookie crumbs, bro.
Ah,
I ain't
this
go
nigga don't
cap.
eat ass.
Hey,
He
man,
too green. He lying now, bro.
that's crazy to me.
He
Never have
lying,
I
bro.
ever ate ass.
I
Met this little hoe named Ashley, she get real nasty. I met that hoe out of state. Got a little shawty named Megan, yeah, she a stallion, yeah, she be riding the
What's
wave.
going on, man? We back with another one, Topic Tuesdays. You feel me? Hakeem in the building. Last week I was rocking with that topic that we had. Views going up. I'm in here with Yiz,
what's the word?
Melody.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. So, how y'all feeling today?
Nigga feeling good, man. It's raining outside, but
Yeah, that rain, man.
but sometimes it should be relaxing, so it's cool right now.
Yeah, it be relaxing, bro. What you say, Melody?
If you boot up, the rain can be cool. If it's it make you sluggish, you can't handle nothing.
Yeah, I don't really like stepping out when it's raining and all gloomy though. Yeah, said it's supposed to rain the whole weekend, bro. Like
Yeah. But I mean, say like you was in Paris and it was raining, that'd kind of be a vibe.
that'd kind of be hard. The nighttime though, I think
Yeah.
nighttime in Paris would be hard.
Hey.
Period.
Yeah.
What you say, Melody?
Okay, set the mood, Marvin Gaye.
Right?
Marvin Gaye.
He tried to say. He going off last week. They gave him an idea, bro. That's crazy, man. But nah, though, y'all good for real though. Like mentally, just regularly good. Like
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing nigga can't handle.
me, man.
What about you, my nigga?
I be cool sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm good. Nah, I be cool sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like right now.
Right now,
Where
oh,
you
I'm
at?
happy, bro, cause we in here. You know what I'm saying? This therapy to me, bro. Like,
For real.
we just spill it, bro. This therapy right here, real talk. So,
Nah, for real.
Melody, you good? Like overall?
Oh yeah, I'm great. I'm blessed and highly favored.
And sip the wine right after that. All right,
This
man.
be
Look,
pissing me off.
check this out. On this week right here, man. I think you brought it up, right? You brought this
Yeah.
one up. You
Yeah.
want to introduce it to him, man? Since it was your idea.
All right, bet. So this week we're gonna talk about compromising in a relationship. Like how much do you feel like you need to compromise, or what you shouldn't compromise at all for a relationship? You know, just
Mm.
off rip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
Melody, ladies first. Go ahead. What you think
Yeah.
about it?
That caught me off guard. I don't want to start off first because y'all know us we get rowdy, but I want one of the dudes to go first, and then I come next because I feel like a lot about that. So let's let the dudes open up. Whomever would like to go first.
Open
That's
up.
crazy.
All right, well, compromising. I feel like it's things that you definitely got to compromise for in a relationship. You feel me? It all depends though. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, compromising as in like, I don't know, like going out as much. Like if y'all like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a
if
good
you
one.
was going out a lot before the relationship, like stepping out,
Mhm.
partying, clubs and all that shit, clubs.
Right.
When you in a relationship, I feel like you should slow down some. I mean, you can
Yeah.
go kick it with your fellas, you know what I'm saying, your bros and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of that gotta slow down because you kind of putting yourself in position out there. If you're not going out with your lady, you know what I'm saying? Like, you putting yourself in position where you're around a whole bunch of ladies that's out
Single
here
people.
drunk, single.
Mhm.
Everybody just living another life, you know what I'm saying? When
Mhm.
you in a relationship, I don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
feel like that's appropriate all the time.
Yeah, I feel like that's true in a sense. You in relationship putting yourself in single environments. You know what I mean? You gonna get single results. You know what I mean? So people gonna be hitting on you. People gonna be doing this. Definitely you at the club. Dudes gonna be trying to get behind you while you twerking and stuff.
Right,
Or
for
you
sure.
gonna, you feel what I'm saying? Girls gonna try to twerk on you while you out with your partners or something. Like depending on where you at. So you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like you can. I want to say compromise like going out with your friends, but you know what I mean. It just depends on like y'all communication and who y'all are as people. If y'all party people, you feel what I'm saying? You got those party couples that like to go out all the time. Then that's on, that makes sense.
Right.
But if y'all ain't really like that, and some people grow out that shit. Some people might be party, but as they get older, that shit might die down. You feel what I'm saying? They're like, man, I ain't really into that club shit no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that ain't even something they gotta compromise. They trying to compromise other shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a good point though. You know what I mean?
What's another one though? It's plenty
Compromise,
out
like,
there.
shoot, let's talk about this. Like, all right, we kind of touched on it a little bit when we was talking about the OnlyFans last week, but like compromising your hustle. You feel what I'm saying?
What you mean by that?
Like-
Break that down.
Like saying like she had OnlyFans before
Yeah.
you got with her type shit. Should she compromise that now that she in a relationship or y'all about to get married or some shit? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Like, should she stop it that y'all finna get serious?
Yeah, or should like say like the girls say like street nigga. So should he stop doing what he do in the streets just because he in a relationship now and y'all got a family and this putting his life at risk every day. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
So
solid. Actually, so they both different to me. OnlyFans, it all depends like what your preference is, like how you. Cause it's some niggas out here that are actually cool with dating porn stars. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I ain't saying OnlyFans porn for all porn stars, but like it all depends on your preference, bro. Like and what she doing on there, what you gonna take. Like she could just be on there. Like I be hearing girls be getting millions off feet pictures and shit. Hey, go ahead, get your bag. Like I don't care. Like
I'm
if
signing you
that's
up.
all you posting is your feet on there and shit, hey,
I'm signing you up. You
go
hear me?
ahead, keep going. Get your bag and shit. But like for me personally, like if you on there playing with yourself and shit, nah, man, I don't know. I wouldn't even probably try to, you know what I'm saying, sit down with
Yeah.
that person because like it's like whoever subscribed to you know what your body look like. And that's what I was saying like last week, it's not as special. Like to me that make it not that special. Like I remember back in the day, like before the internet. I mean not before the internet because like we was kinda young, hella young, right, before the internet and shit. But like I remember before girls was like really showing themselves like how they do today.
Right.
You had to actually be with that girl to know what her body looked like, and now we know what the girl looked like before anything, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
before
like
we even
taking
touch
away the imagination type shit.
yeah, and that's
Youngin'.
what make it real, like special and got add value to it, bro. But now you just see it all over the net. It's like okay,
Yeah, because when
it's
you see it
not-
live in the flesh. Go ahead, my bad.
What you say, Melody?
No, I said, no, I agree. It's just like the thrill of the mind. It's like if most dudes and some females, I ain't gonna lie, definitely me, I like stuff that I know I can't just automatically have. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's hard to get, just like a man want a woman that's hard to get. Because if I can get you like this, who else has shot that shot and they can get it that easy? So if I can see that you got double D's and booty hanging out the shorts, it's like, all right, everybody's seen that. What's special about that? Like, I don't want it. Like, somebody didn't had it. I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it no more. I just seen it. Cool.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it like you said, take away that thrill, like man, it just take away the fun, kind of like we already see what it is, but
Yeah, when you see it already, when you see it in person, it's like I already seen it on the internet 1,000 times.
yeah.
Compared to back then, before we start being more free with our bodies and shit. It was more like you seen it live in the flesh. You like, hey, this motherfucker bad.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And niggas
That
like,
would be bad.
oh God, you're like, hey, this motherfucker bad. Oh God,
For
know
real.
what I mean? And you like,
It's
hell
like-
yeah. But that's
it's
another thing. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's another thing. Like, far as compromising, like should a girl that's like free with her body like that compromise that because now she in a relationship? Like, well, she don't like bras at all. She never wear a bra. Everybody around her know this. But now you in a relationship with her, you don't want her titties poking through her tank top or her shirt, her work shirt. But what if this how she was way before she got with you? And you kind of insecure about it because you know niggas really fantasize because that's how you fantasize before you got with it. So should she compromise there, or is that something that's like, hey, you just got to deal with it, bro? You're gonna have to accept it.
I feel like that's a deal with, bro. I mean, like, yeah, I feel like that's a deal with right there. I don't think that's too crazy. It's all on a nigga preference, bro. You know.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's like a nigga a little bit too insecure if he tripping off just her titties in the shirt. She covering them up with a full shirt on.
What
Like,
the-
it's like, you might just see her headlights on or whatever, but like shit, boy, you a little too insecure. You trying
Oh,
to
God.
cover her up like the 60, like we in the 60s or something.
But then you gotta
Yeah.
think about it. This is where the dynamic come in. Like when you got family events, family
Mm.
reunions, your mama birthday party, or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Do you want her being around your family like that?
Okay, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's certain ways you need to dress around the family. You know what I'm saying? Just out of respect. That go along with what your preference is too. I like a girl that got respect and shit, but like just for herself, bro. Like you should know what's appropriate around actual older people, grown folks and shit.
Yeah.
Like somebody family that you dating. That's just a respect thing, bro. Like,
Yeah. But
you know what I'm saying?
then, see, it keep getting doing deeper. Now I'm saying like, what if you with her and she always posts little booty pics or lingerie pics, and y'all been together for a minute, and your brothers and sisters and stuff following her. Then what? You feel what I'm saying?
What you say,
Do you
Melody?
block them?
I ain't blocking them. They need to mind their business though, cause I'm gonna. I know it sounds really like but it's like I'm 50-50 on the situation of the compromising in that situation. As far as, okay, if I'm free spirited and I'm single, which I'm be a free spirit regardless, whether in relationship or single,
Right.
but I'm free spirited and I'm wearing shirts without bras and I'm not, it's not to be provocative. It's just that's how I am or whatever it may be that I'm doing. And then I get in a relationship, everything, and I'm just being honest, certain things, not everything, certain things just change in a relationship. Like, it's not even really to the extent of compromising. It's like, okay, I have someone now. You know what I mean? It's not really a thing of let me compromise because he don't like this. I have someone at this point. So it's like, okay, I know I was free spirited. Okay, this is me. Now I got a man. It's like, all right, we about to go somewhere. Let me just cover up. It's not really about him. It's about the fact of the respect for the relationship. I'm not even compromising. It's just I'm not gonna say common sense because everybody different, but to me, common sense. Like, we going somewhere, we around people, let me cover up. We know how I am, and you know that I'm not doing this only for you. I'm doing it for us, for our relationship. It's not. I don't feel like that's necessarily compromising.
That's like
Okay.
respect thing, like.
Yeah.
See, you different. You actually know what's up. You got well, I ain't trying to disrespect folks, but you got more home training, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you not finna just do
We
that around
call it
somebody
home
grandma.
training. Them girls be having home training too. They just, like he said,
Some
like
people don't know. Some people
yeah,
don't know because they moms be wild. You know what I'm saying? They mom had
yeah,
them young and everything, and they still want to be young. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little different. So, they don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, what you was saying with since we was talking about girls, but now let's talk about the niggas, like you said. So, the nigga compromise, you know what I'm saying? Like, the streets or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he out here selling to make a way.
Right.
yeah.
Personally, if you, I'm gonna I want you to speak first because I got an idea on how I want to go about it, but you could talk because like you a female and what would you want your nigga to do? You know what I'm saying?
So here's the thing. This is my take on it. If if you a single man and you want to risk your freedom and it's only affecting you, that's on you. When you jump into a relationship and y'all families blended, y'all children are together, all of that, it's a bigger picture. It's definitely a compromise as far as, okay, this what I want, this what I'm building. I know she's gonna have problems with this because of these times or whatever it may be, and I'm trying to go hurt and not stay hurt. Let me compromise. Okay, let me, even if you don't, I'm not gonna say you have to stop because if I was with you or was dealing with you while you was doing that, I can't just come in and say, okay, cold turkey. That's not even like that. That's not logical. So if you were to just say, okay, I'm gonna only do this many hours of a day, or I'm only do this, and you cut back, that's the compromise part right there. Like, I'm showing you that I'm taking the initiative to respect what we have going on and what this could be, but you also did know what I was doing. So both of y'all are compromised. You compromising because you don't want him to do it, but you know it's what he's doing, and you can't be all the way like hell no because you knew, and then he's compromising because he's used to moving a certain way and doing what he wants, and now he's like, let me tone it down. So I definitely, yeah, definitely that's something to compromise about, street stuff, because you're not only affecting yourself. So that's a big deal as far as compromising. That's something that should be talked about, because if something was to happen, you risking time away from your family. You risking losing things that you done got while being in the streets. You risking, just it's so many different dynamics in street stuff. So,
Yeah.
no.
But I think that's like, to a certain extent, I think we be confusing compromising and sacrificing. Some shit you can sacrifice, and some shit a person just gonna have to deal with, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, some shit you can sacrifice and be like, all right, I understand, so I'm gonna sacrifice this. there's something that I'm willing to let go. You feel what I'm saying? But compromising is like you being forced to do that shit, or you doing something that you genuinely don't want to do. You feel what I'm saying? And now you're changing. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait. No, yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think that's right.
The sacrifice was, that's just, but like not saying you absolutely wrong. The sacrifice, I definitely agree with. Compromise isn't necessarily like I absolutely don't want to do it. Compromise is like I could live if you're gonna compromise. That's why that's the next part of it. How you said how much or what do you? Because I've compromised, not sacrificed. Sacrifice is like, all right, I'm gonna do this to get this. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let this go so I can get this. That's sacrifice. You had to completely let that go, like you said, so you can do whatever it was. Compromise is meeting in the middle. That's how I look at it, at least. Compromise is, okay, you feel like this, I feel like this, so that we can both get on this page. What are we going to do?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what you said, right?
Yeah.
I thought he said like you don't want to do it. Like
he said that in a different way.
Yeah.
Like he basically said that. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifices. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifices is not what people really want to do sometimes with certain situations. Like,
right.
Like if you an artist, you gotta and you serious about your shit, you gotta cut some people off. You know what I'm saying? That ain't on that shit. Even though you like kicking it with them people, but y'all not on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it go. That's sacrifice.
Say, for instance, like you in a relationship and say you eat pork and the other person don't eat pork. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And but you want pork in the house and this person, it goes against their belief to have pork in the house.
Yeah.
So then would you call that compromise? Because they don't, you just alleviate pork out your food, your diet because of this person? Or is there like, there's something you got to deal with? You feel what I'm saying?
It's what you say, Melody.
I said I would think that's something you sacrifice.
But why should they have to sacrifice that if they genuinely like pork? Just because you go against your belief system don't mean I ain't supposed to eat pork. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so like you said, like we all have like we kind of get them confused because I feel like to compromise would be saying like, okay, I'm only gonna eat it on these days. I'm not gonna eat it all the time because I know you don't like it. That's
right,
compromising.
Like eating it outside the crib somewhere. You might go pick up a pizza or some shit on your own.
But I said no. I wasn't saying that you can't compromise. I was saying like it's sacrificial to me. Like I feel like if you like, because you said it goes against their beliefs. So if I respect what you believe in, I feel like pork is not that big of a deal. Like even if I like it, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the only thing I eat. So that's something I can sacrifice. I'm willing to sacrifice. Not compromise, because compromise, I would still be doing it here and there or still, incorporate it at some point. But I'm willing to sacrifice because it goes against your beliefs. Pork is in your body, is what you eat. So if you're dealing with me and we have sex or you're putting your mouth on me, that's inside of me. Those are the toxins in my body. So you're now, it's the same thing. So
I didn't know it was that deep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
that's why I say pineapples. It's that deep.
It's that deep.
Okay,
real.
I ain't never think of that.
No, it's that deep.
I ain't know. Like
that's why vegans, like a lot of vegan dudes or females, they wouldn't mess with another person who eat meat because they vegans and they know what the result of having meat in your body is. So they don't want to taste that. They don't want to be a part of that because it does certain shit to the body. So they don't want to mess with nobody unless they vegan. You feel what I'm saying?
That's wild.
You sweat the toxins inside of your body that you consume, things you do, it comes out through your pores. Like it's like literally in your body, it's consumed. So that's why I would sacrifice it because that's what you don't, but that's something that goes against your beliefs. So I'm willing to sacrifice it because I eat fish, I eat steak, I eat, I eat other stuff that I can substitute the pork with if it's something that you absolutely do not want to be a part of what you, a part of you. Then if we're in a relationship, I don't feel like I necessarily have to compromise that. That's just me, though. I wouldn't have to compromise. Like, okay, you don't believe in eating pork. That's something with your religion or whatever it may be. I won't eat it. Like, that's just something.
But this where it come in, because then if you do that, what did he compromise in that situation? If anything, you just stop eating pork because of him. He didn't compromise nothing. He get his way.
But compromise not
you feel what I'm saying?
To stand up on years. Compromise not tit for tat. Compromise
No, I ain't saying tit for tat, but I'm saying if it's compromise, that means y'all both had to come to an agreement. But you just stopped eating pork because of that. That means he just got his way.
I was sacrificing. Sacrifice doesn't come with someone agreeing, y'all both agreeing and coming to a standpoint. Sacrifice is you just say, okay, you're sacrificing. That's affecting you. You know what I mean? Sacrifice isn't to benefit you. It's not, this going to benefit me and you because I still win. Sacrifice is you could potentially lose, but you're willing to do it.
Yeah, I think sacrifice more personal. Compromise is a two person thing. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like if we both gonna compromise something. You know what I mean? It just can't be one person come out with what they want and the other person compromising. That ain't.
No,
I don't think that's compromising. I think that's like kind of like you getting your way and I'm dealing with it, or they getting their way
no,
and type shit. You get what I'm saying?
dude.
Huh?
No, I definitely know where you coming from, but it can't be every time a compromise is made. Regardless of being a compromise, look at it like this. This is the truth. Whether we compromise or not, okay, I don't know. Whether it's it's a compromise or not. Agreed that it's a two party part where we meet in the middle. At the end of the day, someone's going to feel better about that compromise. Like, you're going to feel like you won, or I'm going to feel like I won. Even though we compromise, it's going to benefit one of us more mentally. We're going to feel like, okay, that's what I wanted. My thing is saying that is, you saying like, well, what did the other person compromise? Compromise isn't a thing where every time we both go, the initial point is, okay, we got to this point, this is what it is. Okay, we came together to make this decision. But that doesn't mean that because I feel fulfilled after the compromise, you will too. Every time, no, that's not realistic. Every time I compromise, it's not to say that it's going too far or I'm compromising too much, but every time we make a compromise, it's not to say that, okay, I won, or I feel like now I'm satisfied. You still may not feel satisfied after a compromise. That's a relationship. You may not feel like that's what you wholeheartedly want to do. That's why you're compromising, though. You still came to a point that could work for both of y'all, but you still might not 100% agree. That's just everyday life. Like, that's a relationship. Like, it's something you don't compromise about and not really care for. But then the next time you might compromise and he's taking, the part where he don't care for and you win in the end. Even though both of y'all won because you came to a mutual agreement, but you don't feel like you necessarily won.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but I ain't gonna. It's like I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm in this mindset. I'm going through shedding stages and shit. So it's like I feel like to a certain extent, bruh, a person you should be with a person that you just wholeheartedly know who they are. You feel what I'm saying? And you know who they is. You know they don't mean no harm. You know they don't mean nothing by anything they do. You feel what I'm saying? And they ain't disrespecting the relationship at all. So I feel like sacrificing, yeah, they doing that on their personal time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice this to go spend time with her. I'm gonna sacrifice going to spending money on studio time to get her something that I know she been talking about for a long time. And I'll just go to the studio next week type shit. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like that's compromising within yourself, but compromising when y'all both talking because a person voicing how they don't like something about what you do or who you are as a person or just how you is, and they want you to compromise that. I feel like that's a boundary. I feel like that shouldn't be in a relationship at all. Cause you should already accept me for who I am, and we're gonna keep growing and changing. When I sacrifice now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, I'm not gonna be willing to sacrifice that because we grow, we change, and we're gonna develop. You feel what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be a whole nother problem because it's like I ain't that person no more, so I'm not sacrificing that for you. You feel what I'm saying? You got to accept this or you don't, type thing.
Yeah, it's what okay. Since you said that, what's some things that you wouldn't let go if you know what I'm saying? If a girl didn't like, you know what I'm saying? What is something like? What if she was like, I don't want you hanging out with your friends no more?
Oh, well, she gonna get over it.
Red flag.
She gonna get over it.
Red flag. What?
Red flag.
Ma'am, what?
Red flag. I'm sorry. You said what again?
What? That's a technical foul, man.
What if she was like, you a hardcore drinker? I don't want you to drink no more.
No, that's a thing. No, some women like
I
actually,
know.
they don't like, even for males or females, it's just a person. I ain't even gonna put no gender on it. Just they don't want their partner drinking as much or smoking as much.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Boom, that's a problem. Cause then it's like person like, bro, this is what I do. why you
Yeah.
having a problem with it. But then the other person might feel like, boom, I see what type of person you are off this weed. I see what type of person you are off the liquor.
Yeah.
And I genuinely know that you're not that person. I don't like that.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? So they probably trying to help you. So then
Yeah,
it become a
exactly,
thing
yeah.
like, bro, this is what I like doing. And then it's like, I know you like doing it. I ain't trying to tell you not to do it, but do it in yeah, like moderation is a little bit like,
Slow up.
yeah. I
That,
don't know.
That's definitely that's a good like point. Yes, yeah, definitely. Like to tell someone to stop something, like I said, cold turkey. Sir, you can't tell me. You know I drink. You probably met me drinking. I probably was drunk when you met me. Whatever it was, no, for real, I'm probably drunk when you met me. If I drink as much as you say, and you just want to tell me I don't like you drinking, you need to stop. Ma'am, first of all, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Second of all, you can't tell me to stop drinking. You can come to me concerned if you know, like you said, you know that person and know they mean no harm and they're genuine. Hey, baby, I noticed, like, when you drink, you do, you forget things, you become a little aggressive or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I just some days you can cut back or some days you don't have to. Whatever it is, when you coming at somebody that you love, especially to compromise or even forget compromise or sacrificing to benefit them, you have to come at them the right way. It's not people take offense, especially when they know it's true. They're on defense instantly, like, hold up, what you saying? No, I don't. Or why you want me to? When if you came to them and told them why, it could be a different outcome or it could be a conversation as opposed to an argument.
yeah, so you right. Like that's another thing. Like you got to come at people a certain way if you trying to tell them like to stop something. It's all depend on your delivery. Like if you come at somebody crazy, like you need to stop drinking. It's not gonna be took as a way that you trying to
I'm
help
finna
them.
take
They're
a
just,
shot.
huh?
I'm finna take a shot.
Right. I'm gonna take a shot right in front of your face since you said that. But nah, like you got people gotta work on their delivery, bro. Like that's a part of communication, like your delivery and how you say stuff, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Cause like
It can come off real controlling.
yeah, that's definitely controlling. That's what I was trying to get at right there. Like
Yeah.
that can be that sound kind of controlling. You need to stop drinking now. Like that's like ain't nobody finna stop when you say it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when we was like say if you working or whatever and your boss, you know what I'm saying? You got certain bosses or whatever, like some of them be overdoing their job, like showing that they the boss and shit. Like
Authority.
yeah, like they be pushing their little authority and shit, man. Like
Mm.
make sure you here on time, man, or some shit like
You 5 minutes late.
instead of just being like, man, you can't be late. You know what I'm saying? Next time, just make sure you know what I'm saying? Your delivery, like it all depends. Like if a nigga coming at you in a way like that, where it's like, bro, you need to be on time. Don't show up 5 minutes late no more. You gonna be like, man, fuck this nigga. Like, who you talking to like that? Nigga, I'm gonna show up when I want to.
I'm gonna be even
You
later
know what I'm
next
saying?
time.
Like, nigga, all right. But
Yeah.
if that nigga would have said it like, yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? You was late this time, bro, just show up at this time, next time, you know what I'm saying? It's different ways. That's how relationships should be. Everybody should work on their delivery because we shouldn't even be trying to attack who we with, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to be a partner in this and be coming to agreements and everything, and we supposed to be making each other happy. We ain't.
But
What's
that's
your purpose of doing it? Trying to make each other mad, you know what I'm saying?
What
Like
you just said is a big part, bro.
Yeah.
This is probably this is probably where I'm coming from, and that's why it's probably not understood. It's not my job to make you happy, and it's not your job to make me happy. If we supposed to be happy, it's called, self-love for a reason. Self-happiness, you know what I mean? All that, it's called self for a reason. It's not my job to make you happy. When you put that responsibility on me, that's when the problem's going to start. So that's why I feel like compromising is a big red flag to an extent with certain shit, because I feel like, nigga, I shouldn't compromise stuff to make you happy and it's genuinely making me unhappy. You should be happy within yourself and I should be happy within myself, and we should just make each other happy to be around each other. If I'm doing something that's making me unhappy just to make you happy, they're like that happy life, happy wife, happy life. Fuck that. I don't live by that code, bro. No, because I want to be happy too. I'm not finna be living my whole life to make her happy and I'm miserable as shit, suffering in silence and shit. Fuck no. That's not how a nigga supposed to be. And I got a son now, so I'm not finna let him go through that shit with a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, you be happy first, and you gonna find the one that make you genuinely happy. Y'all just gonna build and grow together. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where it's coming from. What you just said, bro. Like, yeah, I shouldn't sacrifice nothing that genuinely make me happy or genuinely make you happy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? When it's making me unhappy just to make you happy, that's a problem. That's a real fucking problem. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said when you explain it like that, it makes total sense. And I'm definitely not saying that. If it makes you unhappy, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to explain. Like, if you just kind of don't want to do it, that's why I was like, it's not something you absolutely don't do. If you just kind of don't want to do it, and you're like, okay, it's cool, that's different. But if, like you said, if it's making you unhappy to do, like you really don't want to do it, but you say forget it because they want to do it, like you just don't want to do it, that's different. Like, no, that's where when you say compromising too much, because if you solely, like, say for instance, you say, um on Fridays, I want you to drive out of town to see your mama live out of town. On Fridays, I want you to drive me out of town to see my mama. But on Fridays I work late and you want to go when we get off work. I know it's gonna make me unhappy. I know I'm gonna be drained. I know I got about 1 or 2 times that I do it before I get upset. That's too much compromising because you're not taking in consideration how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Only benefiting you because I'm tired. I worked late. I don't want to do it, and I'm voicing that. So you basically saying fuck me. At that point, it's like fuck you. That's what I'm telling you. I want you to do, and I want you to do it. And if I say yeah, it's gonna be. If you say yeah to something that you really don't want to do, it's at some point it's gonna be an altercation or a disagreement. You don't want to do it.
It's gonna come to light that you don't
You
want to do that.
Grown ass woman, and you feel like I gotta do this because she want me to. So now you slugging your feet, you're stumping your feet, you're mumbling under your breath. You might not want to talk. You're looking at her, and it's like, then she gonna press the issue. What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Right.
Then when you tell her, well, you could have said that when in reality, no, I didn't because it started another argument. But now I'm just unhappy because I don't want to start the argument. Nah, that's way too much compromise for sure.
When you agreed to it, so why did you get mad when she say let's do that?
Yeah.
You agreed.
That's too much. Yeah, it's too much because I know I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be driving the whole 4 hours, mad as hell. I don't want to talk. Turn the music down. Don't turn it up. Put it on 3, not 5.
You agreed though. Like it's just like when you go to a ghetto McDonald's or something, like and the workers and shit, they be mad when you pull up in the order. Like you signed the fucking application. Why
you went
you
through
mad?
The whole process to be mad. You
right.
Went through this whole process.
You got interviewed for this, bro. Why are you mad that I'm coming to order? Like, come on, bro. Like,
work here. No one said go to McDonald's.
Right.
You did.
Yeah, but I think that's 100 though. Like if you sacrifice or you compromising something that genuinely make you unhappy or genuinely just seem like why do I have to sacrifice or compromise that? Then that's a problem because even if you do sacrifice it just to make that person happy, you're gonna be unhappy, and then they're gonna pick up that you're unhappy, and then it's gonna create a whole new problem. And you be like, why you unhappy? And then you're gonna tell them why you unhappy. Then be like, I thought we got over this. Why you still? And then boom, it's a whole new problem. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Voice it or not voice it, and when I say that, I mean coming from a woman's perspective, they're gonna voice it or not voice it. If I sacrifice or compromise too much, if I choose to not say something to you just to make you happy, I'm being honest, which I don't put a lot of people in my relationship, but I'm definitely gonna probably tell my cousin like, yeah, like he want me to drive out of town every weekend, like I'm getting tired of, then you draining yourself because you don't want to speak up because you're trying to make somebody happy. That's way too much compromising.
What?
Hey, you better check them terms and conditions before you hit that check mark.
Terms and conditions.
For real.
So do y'all feel jobs is a sacrifice, like working at a job is a sacrifice or compromising?
It depends on your life. I feel like it's a sacrifice though. Because if you got a goal, it's a sacrifice. If you just trying to be, just have your own place, keep your bills paid, then do your thing. Shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But if you actually like trying to become like rich or get out there, then I feel like you're sacrificing it because you're using it. It's a stepping stool. You feel what I'm saying? To get to the next level type shit. Use your 9 to 5 to pay for your 5 to 10, and your 5 to 10 to pay for the rest of your life type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like that's kind of like compromising, like in a way.
Do tell Monaco, man.
Monaco, man, look, this is my second time drinking this, actually.
So scared of it. You so scared of it.
It's not good. I don't like it for real. It's kind of compromising. You said you doing it to build your 5 to 10, like what you really want to do.
Yeah,
I feel like that's agreement with self in a way of like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Maybe it's kind of like a sacrifice. But it's like you agreeing to do it even though you don't want to do it for real. Nobody don't really want to work no job for nobody. And compromising, I just looked it up. It's an agreement and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
terms and conditions.
you agreeing to do this for now. Like it's an agreement. I don't feel like it's a sacrifice all the way because it's like, it just don't seem like it. What you say?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like a sacrifice is like that's it. Like I don't know how to explain it with this for real, but like I feel like a sacrifice is like cutting something all the way off, and it's not.
I get exactly
You know what I'm
you're
saying? Like
yeah.
a job, you gonna work there until you get to this and get your what you want to do up, and
Right.
you go leave.
Get what you need out of it.
Yeah, a sacrifice is cutting it completely off. That's it. It's over.
You
You know what I'm saying?
the
What you say?
You kind of are. You don't think you that I agree with what you say, and I definitely understand what the way that you're viewing it. But it's kind of not compromising because compromising, like you said, it's agreement. You not even necessarily because of course you go through self, but it's like I'm not gonna say, hey self, I'm gonna do this because of I'm gonna do this, but I'm only gonna do it on these days. That's the agreement. Sacrifice is I know that I have to work this job Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, so I cannot do anything those hours. I'm choosing to sacrifice cutting off whatever I could be doing in those hours. You're cutting it completely off. I have to be here. This is what I have to do. I have a goal to reach, so I'm sacrificing those days of my life. Compromising would be like, well, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I want to do this, so I'm gonna tell them I only can work on these days, but I'm willing to work on these days. That's the agreement we have between me and my job. You get what I mean?
It's kind of weird though. Like
I feel like compromise, like you compromise for stuff you want, you sacrifice for stuff you need.
You need.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
What's some y'all
No.
compromise in a relationship? Like it could be the now relationship or a past.
Shit, you can compromise. I mean, or you said sacrifice.
Something that y'all actually went through, like compromise with,
Yeah,
and sacrifice too.
Your time, shit,
Nothing.
your emotions. Nigga, she said nothing.
You said your time.
She said back on it too. Hold up.
Man, sit
Hold
up.
Hold up. Sit up. Bro.
Why are you leaning back like that? That is crazy.
Sit up.
Oh my god, that wine is killing me, bro.
It's the color of the glass, bro.
Right.
It's the color of the glass.
No, I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
No, for real though. Shit, like me, most of it's your time, bro.
Sacrifice or compromise?
Both. It's your time, cause that's why a lot of people like they like to stay single because they got their time. Even if it ain't about fucking off. It's about I can go do this when I want to do it. I can pull up to this show when I want to. I can do this when I want to. I can. You feel what I'm saying? As far as in a relationship, it's like you can still do that if you want to, just on some like I'm living my life shit. But at the same time, it's like who gonna be in love with you like that, bro? You feel what I'm saying? That you ain't giving them your time and shit, your energy and shit. So I feel like time is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
To sacrifice or compromise. It's all around the board.
Time is the biggest thing, I think. So like, it seemed like folks upgrade their life more when they single. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they got all their time.
All that time, you got more time to really lock in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine if you can get paid to do what you love, like, you know what I'm saying, music or something. You know what I'm saying? You got more time to do it, so you can become better. You get the upgrade and shit, but you can't do it when you working a job. So like when you with somebody and you gotta spend time with them to keep the shit happy and cool like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like when you single, you got more time and you just become a better you, bro. Like that's why like after breakups and shit, I personally like upgraded my life each time after a breakup, bro. I seen it.
Yeah. Cause you start realizing like, damn, I get this person so much time, bro. I'm finna get that to myself. I get this person so much money, damn, I'm finna get that to myself. You feel what I'm saying? You start realizing how much you been given, and now you're like, oh, I can give all this to myself now. Boom. Until I'm ready to really go through that again and settle down. Boom.
Right, exactly. What you say?
I said that's so unhealthy. I mean, I definitely agree. Time is definitely like number one, but I wouldn't say that. I'm just speaking from experience and what I've gone through. Each time in my life, my self time when I was single helped me like, okay, boom, this is what happened in that last relationship. This is what I don't want out of the next relationship. This is what I don't want to do with what person I don't want to be in a relationship. Just me though, not saying this to everybody because I know a lot of people aren't like that. when I'm in a relationship, I'm focused as hell. Like, because I feel like in a relationship, if we together, we have to be motivating each other. What point are we getting to? So I shouldn't be at the standstill more because I'm in a relationship, or have to slow up on things because I'm in a relationship. No, like, just like you said, the compromise thing. Like, if you do music and I know you do music, and I know this when I meet you, I probably meet you at a showcase, or know this what you're doing, head forward when I meet you, straightforward, this is what you're doing. The compromise comes to, I'm not going to be upset about it. Of course, there's going to be times where I want to do something else, but I'm going to compromise because I know this is your dream, this is your passion. So, okay, you at the studio, okay, baby, I'm gonna pull up. Or if you don't want me to come to the studio, just have a good set. Like, those type of things. Like, my life, not. That's why some relationships aren't healthy. You should not stop what you're doing because you're in a relationship. You should not be like, okay, well, I ain't gonna work on music tonight because baby don't want me to work on music. No, if baby don't want you to work on music, that doesn't make sense. If this is your dream, your passion. If you want to go to the studio because you booked a 3-hour session, that's cool, baby. When you come home, let's watch a movie. Or when you get in, you think you want to go grab something to eat. You have to find a way to balance it because I know this is what you want to do.
Balance.
So you definitely should be supporting my time, not hindering it. You should be supporting the fact that I know I work a 9 to 5, and hey, baby, I did want to go to the studio after work, but you want to get some out to eat, you want to get takeout, or you want whatever. I'm agreeing that you don't got to cook tonight because I know you do want to go do that, and that's what you want to do. It's not going to upset me if we can't do that this day. We can figure out a different day. Like, your time should not be hindered in a relationship, and that's one of the main things that are hindered in a relationship.
That is, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm guilty of, like, struggling with how to balance a relationship with what I want to do, my dreams, because I don't know, like, I just don't know how to balance it, like, with my time. Like, when I'm in that studio, I try to lock in for hours. Like, it might be some weekends, I might just be ready to go to the studio, and I forget that I planned something, that we talked about, you know what I'm saying, doing something on the weekend or whatever. And I really want to go to the studio, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, that balance be crazy. You just got to know how to balance it, you know what I'm saying? And it might be some times where you have to actually go to the studio and complete something for something, you know what I'm saying? And that's when y'all both got to agree on, I guess, compromise on that or sacrifice that together that weekend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all both got to sacrifice that and be like, hey, we just going to do it the next week or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I think, like, I don't know, man. I really don't know, bro, to be honest. Like, you should be single until you, if you chasing something like that, I think you should be single until you get on that level, a certain level that you looking for, that you ready for the relationship. You feel me?
I feel like you with somebody you happy with, you wouldn't feel like you sacrificing time or anything.
Yeah, because some females, they really require a lot of attention, and some of them just do not. If you got a dream, they gonna have to understand that dream, bro, like, all the way. Like, did y'all watch Acrimony with Taraji P. Henson, the Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah.
What you say, Melody?
It's a really good movie.
Good movie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, she, how y'all feel about that? Like, do y'all feel like she was compromising with him? Taraji P. Henson, I'm talking about. Y'all feel like she compromised or like?
I seen it once, so I'm gonna need you probably gonna have to break it down for me again.
She definitely compromised, but that was her decision. You get what I mean? She compromised, but she made that decision. She made the decision, I'm going to stick by you. I know you're not making no money. I know it's not getting better. I know this is what you're doing. I know. You know how we said compromising too much at some point? She compromised too much because she was truly unhappy. When you're truly unhappy, you have to decide self and walk away. You can't say, this is making you happy. This is what you want to do. This is making you happy. You can't say that to a certain degree because if you're unhappy every time, that makes no sense. So that's why I always say I'm on the fence about that movie because she did all that sacrificing and compromising and then feel like, you're going to go and be with another woman? Like, how? What do you mean how? You chose to leave right before it got good. Right. But you also stay when it was bad. That was your decision. So it's like I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm so on the fence about it.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of weird. Do you think he should have gave her some bread for sticking around like that?
That ain't about
the bread. That wholesome of a man to be like, here go $50K because I spent your money. I wasted your time. Even though not necessarily you made that decision, but you would like to think he would kick you off a little something, but that's not reality sometimes.
Do you think that's required?
Nope.
You can't require someone else's anything.
I don't know, man.
I feel like when you happy with yourself, bro, you don't put that on the next person. You don't look for that in the next person.
There you have
That's
it.
the problem.
I'm talking about with him though. Like,
He was looking for
him
her to.
personally. He should have thought like,
From how y'all breaking it down, I seen it, but I only seen it once. But as far as how y'all breaking it down, she took him on when he ain't had nothing, right? And he was looking for somebody to make him happy because he felt so down about himself.
and he had.
He fell down. Well, at a point he got to it, but they were happy and together at the beginning. He just had a dream, and as his partner, whether it was a woman or a man, she was supporting him. But she was supporting him for about 20 years of being broke, without getting
No, that's
anything
not
out of
acceptable. That's unacceptable. 20 years?
Was it
not
really
literally,
20 years? Was it really?
not literally. Like, it was like 5 years of him being broke, like him steady trying and failing, steady trying and failing, steady trying and failing. But she chose to support him no matter what, because didn't they get married, right?
I
I
did
didn't-
they get married?
Married.
Damn.
I can't remember if they got married.
They were together for a long time, since they were like teenagers or whatever it was. They were together, and it turned into her supporting him with no outcome. But then he finally made it big once they broke up, and he went with another woman. And she was like, "How you gonna give her all this stuff and you ain't give me nothing? I can't believe this." Like,
Yeah,
she was
but sometimes we be with people that help us be better for the next person.
for the next person.
Yeah,
And that shit be
lessons,
bittersweet.
bruh.
It be bittersweet. It be hurting you, bro. But at the same time, it's like, you say that person for going through what y'all went through. You feel what I'm saying? So now you can actually be genuine for that person when they move on. You like, I know what type of person they was before they got with you, and I went through it with them. So you actually got like a good version. So you actually be happy, but it's bittersweet. Like, damn, that's what I wanted out of you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn.
And that's life. That's life. Like, we've all probably not all of us, because some people aren't the best people, but most of us probably have made someone better for somebody else, which that's life. Those are the lesson and blessings. You get people that you think you're gonna be with forever, and you realize a month later, like, oh, this not going nowhere. But you probably taught them something that they wouldn't have known, that they took to the next relationship. Like, that's just life. It's just life. That was a gem you dropped for sure. Yeah.
That's how it go though. Like, it's only one person out here for you.
That's
So
me.
how you gonna find that one person and be
It's
prepared?
me.
Fuck that. I'm the one person. It's yourself. You gotta find yourself. You can't find yourself, it's a problem.
Like, for real, it's only one person out here. How you just gonna get it on the first try? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through stuff and learn, bro. Like, it be lessons, bro. Like,
We ain't taught to learn
what
ourselves
I'm
or
saying?
love ourselves or self-love. We ain't taught none of that.
That's what we need to be taught. Those are like, I'm a stickler for that. Like, I was in a relationship for 7.5, almost 8 years, and that was all I knew. When I got single, I was single for 4 years, and I learned, oh, I don't like that at all. I was dealing with that. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oh, I don't even like that type of guy that looks like everything about it. I was just like, damn. So after the first year, really realizing everything I didn't like that I was putting up with, the other years were, okay, let me see what I do like. Let me see if I like this. I've never experienced this. Let me try this. Like, and like they say, the whole phase. Like, I wouldn't have, did some stuff that I did once I got single ever. I would say
you had a little whole phase.
I wowed out. You want to know about it?
Go
Yep,
ahead.
tell us about
Spill
it.
the beans.
Yep. We
No.
want to know. We want to know everything.
No.
Let it out, man.
I'm just saying, like, not bad. I had a blast. Like, I did stuff like I went on in one day, like stuff I would not have done, because I'm like, that's just not right. That's just not right.
You did what? Hold on, run that back.
I went on different dates in one day, but then I thought about it. Yeah, definitely. Let's keep it real and
Man,
raw.
embrace your whole phase. Straight up.
You said what?
I'm telling people to embrace their whole phase.
Oh, right. Embrace it. The world calls it whole phase. Embrace being single. You're single. You can do as you please. If you want to go to breakfast with somebody and then go to dinner with someone else, guess what? You're dating. You're single. That's what being single is. You date. You figure out whom you like. What behind the camera?
I finessed 2 times. You was finessing meals. That's crazy.
That's what they. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Melody. Y'all women, y'all do be finessing meals. Y'all have a nigga say to y'all phone is Taco Bell, cause y'all know he gonna get it every time.
Only one. People be finessing. We're the only ones. The fact that y'all men will take me to breakfast and then ask somebody else if they want to go to the movie, y'all be finessing the date.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't got that much energy.
Man, look.
We going one place and one place only.
You're a special kind. You're a special kind because we know that the NIGGAs.
If I am giving two
NIGGA.
energies to two people, like in a point in a stage of my life, it's gonna be on different days. It ain't gonna be on the same day. I can't deal with
Yeah,
both
it's
of y'all
tryna
on the
be-
same day.
Yes, bruh.
What you mean, bro? I'm dead sick, bro. Hey, look, I got proof, nigga. I got proof, bruh. I'm
trying to act like he just been super, like,
Bro, I'm
green his whole life.
no.
He's trying to keep it cute for the ladies. Ladies,
Bro, I got, bro. Y'all can ask my girl.
Green,
Bro, y'all can ask my girl right now, bro. I'm not bullshitting, bro. Everything I say, bro, I stand on, bro. I be keeping that shit a stack. That's why I'm like, you feel what I'm saying? Because niggas don't be ready to accept this shit. I be pointing out shit in other niggas because I point out the shit in myself and they see it. You feel what I'm saying? But that's another subject. You feel what I'm saying?
You're lying at all. I'm not saying you're lying. I don't know. You know what you do.
I don't lie to nobody. I ain't got a lot of guys, so I got a lot of you. That's how I look at it.
You can't lie to God. Let's start there. But
You can't lie to yourself. Yeah, you can't lie to yourself.
But for real, I'm saying that's good. That's great. Keep that about you for life. But let's talk about the real world. These dudes
trying to be green.
I've seen it. I have my daddy has 14 kids, 12 are boys, 2 are girls. I've seen the scenes. I've saw the saw. Like I'm talking about somebody leave and someone else is coming. He can leave with somebody. Like you leave, oh, okay, because I gotta go do so and so. But it's a girl coming. I've seen so much. So go like not saying that's why I did it because I feel like okay, do I want to do that? I can't just say that's. And this is me being totally honest with self and y'all. I can't say I'm not a hoe, right? Say I'm not a hoe. But then I meet Keem. I want to talk to Keem. Me and Keem date. But then I meet Yiz. I'll hold up now. I want to talk to Yiz. Then I meet Kip. Oh, wait, I might want to talk to Kip. I didn't know. I've never been put into that environment on the court of being single because I've been in a relationship, so I knew not to go see. But now I'm single and I'm like, damn, I might want to bounce around a little bit. I might want to fuck and suck a little bit. I make those decisions once I'm single because in a relationship, I'm not going to even think like that. I'm thinking me and my partner. So I don't know any whole behavior because I wouldn't do such a thing. But when I'm single and I'm like, let me see what I like. I might like doing those things. You don't know until you try. Or like you have to experience something to know. You know, to say I don't like it, you have to say, yeah, I don't like that. You can't just say I don't like it because the way it look, you didn't taste it yet.
All right, let me clear it up. All right, bet. Since y'all said I'm being too green, bet. Say this. I've been in a point where I text multiple women at once, but seeing two of y'all or all of y'all at the same day, it's too fucking much, bro.
So you never
That's too much energy,
you never
bro.
Fuck 2 different girls in the same day,
No,
like
bro.
separately.
Not in the same day, bro. No.
Oh man.
Man, you got it better than me, my nigga. Obviously, cause I ain't fucking 2 of them in the same day.
Wait. So,
Obviously, this nigga been outside way more
Melody,
than me.
what you say?
let's play Never Have I Ever really quick because you guys have Monaco and I have wine. Never
bet,
have I
let's do
ever
it.
fucked 2 people in one day.
You said what?
Now, you can pick it up. I said never have I ever fucked 2 people in one day.
And I supposed
Do
to
what you
drink. I supposed to drink if I have.
Yeah. Drink, nigga.
Okay.
Drink,
put his-
nigga. But the pinky, he just pissed me off with the pinky.
He put the pinky up, y'all. He probably did 3 or 4. Don't limit the mouth.
Damn. Are we gonna do that? We gonna make you say how many you did
we
in
ain't
a day?
finna go technical, bro. That was enough.
Ah,
right
okay.
there.
I thought we was being transparent. Y'all want a nigga to like say I'm being too green. Nah, niggas need to be green with me, bro. Niggas need to go ahead and air it out.
I love for me. That Monaco, he feeling it. I love for
Ain't nothing in there.
I love like this is one thing I told my dude before us getting together. The way you got me or the way that any man I've ever dealt with gets me. You're not gonna get me by trying to convince me you this person or trying to convince me like, oh no, I'm this and the third. Like I want you to tell me what it is. If you tell me I'm a hoe and I choose to deal with you, I love that you were transparent. That's the only thing that as long as you keep it real with me, I'm down for the cause. Because whatever I choose to do is my option.
Yep.
So definitely spirit and what we say, and I guess they said you're green. That's fine. That's
check
fine.
your
That's
terms and conditions before you agree.
Check your terms.
So did Melody?
This episode. Check your terms.
so Melody, did you drink to that though?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
So you didn't fuck 2 dudes.
I never.
What
Never.
Say it
You
again.
got a chip on your shoulder.
Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah,
You said said I didn't drink to that. We saw I didn't drink, so why you ask me?
I'm just making sure.
I think he
it
just
was
want us to be in
being-
the same boat as him. He trying to reel us in.
I'm about to say, I ain't asked years again. So
Like
I'm just trying to.
damn, because
What's
I'm a
another
man, so
question?
he feel like I should have did that since
How
I'm
you
a
ever
man.
suck two? How you ever suck two dicks in one day?
Woo.
I've never anything sexual to more than one person in one day. Never
Okay.
have.
You ever ate 2 pussies in one day?
I don't think
Are
I
you
did that.
tripping?
I don't just eat anything, bruh. Like,
Man,
you gotta be my
answer
you
the
gotta
question.
Be my
Yes
girlfriend. Oh no.
or
Yes.
no?
Nah.
So when you fuck 2 people, you ain't eat both of them out.
I
Did
don't
you eat one of them
I
out?
don't eat every. Nah, bruh. She gotta be mine for me to do that. She gotta be
Niggas
mine to get this tongue work, bruh. I ain't gonna lie.
That's gonna be the next topic. Niggas always say that. That's cap.
That is real.
Since he said I'm being too green,
That's scary.
he being too green.
Nah, bruh.
He's
Nah.
green.
That's
I
too
don't believe
scary to
you.
just be eating any pussy, bruh.
I don't believe you.
You can tell that a man that is, and I'm just being honest, not saying you, definitely not. I'm saying you can't tell me a man that want me so bad. He just want me so bad, but he know he got somebody, and I give him the opportunity to finally hit it, and he gonna tell me, "No, I ain't eating your cooch because I got a girl." You gonna do whatever we finna do because you want it.
So you would ask him, "Can you eat this coochie?"
I'm not gonna ask anything first. Of all.
What'd you say?
I'm not gonna ask anything because me personally, that's a part of sex. Like you're not finna. You think you just finna put ding dong inside of here and it's just gonna?
I mean,
No, that's no.
we expect head off the rip. You feel what I'm saying?
That's expected, and that's for a man. Y'all feel like that, and that's but me like that. You gonna definitely hook him on.
I want some head.
Man, look, no, I ain't eat 2 pussies in one day, bro. I just feel like
You ate
that's
2
crazy.
asses in one day.
No.
You don't
I
eat ass?
even-
You don't eat ass?
Nah,
Hey, hold on. Wait, let's put this on air before we sign off. Do you eat ass,
I
Hakeem?
don't eat dookie crumbs, bro.
Ah,
I ain't
this
gonna
nigga don't
cap.
eat ass.
Like,
He
man,
too green. He
that's-
lying now, bro.
That's crazy to me. Never
lying,
have I
bro.
ever ate ass.
I eat ass.
You got more Monaco?
I mean, I just threw mine away because it's gone. Shit. I got another one, but shit, episode finna be. I eat ass. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's good.
You ain't never tried it, bro? Like at least attempt it.
I ain't gonna even fake it though, man. One time I did get like super drunk.
They always want to say they was drunk.
I
Red
swear- I
flag.
s-
Hey, I was
swear,
sober as
I
shit
was
when I
super
did
drunk. It was my birthday night and I did it.
I was sober as shit.
One time. You was sober.
I'm sober as bro. You fresh out the shower, bro, and it's clean, bro. Like fresh out the shower, bro. You gon' nigga everything getting ate, putting like, bro, you crazy. Like what?
It's jiggling, it's smelling right. You just don't want to go.
Ooh.
No.
All right, so
You gotta smell the pussy before you eat it. You gotta.
all right, so let's go back to this topic. Should say a girl like some extra freaky shit that the nigga never done or don't want to do, but he do it for her? That's compromising.
Yeah.
That's no, hell no.
That
You can't be uncomfortable.
Huh?
You said she don't like it. She don't like she never done it. That comes to the thing of whole your body. That's uncomfortable. You don't like to do it and you don't want to do it. That's just like saying no. Like no.
But I don't know, cause then you got situations where some girls like they suck their old boyfriend's ex dick and all that, but they don't swallow, and then they meet the right nigga and they be like, I don't know why I'm like this, but I like to swallow now. So did she
But that's
really
not-
compromise there, or is that something that she just didn't do with the right person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't have to do with compromising and separate. That's why I said no. That's just like that's different. Cause if I know I done did stuff with my man now that I would have never done with no other man. Like you get with different people, you get different things out of them. But if someone is saying, no, I don't want to do that, it's just okay, my bad. Hold up, pump your brakes. No means no. That's what we learned. Unless it's like I never done that. That's different. That's not saying no. I've never done that. I don't know. They're curious because they're saying they're not saying no. They're saying I don't know. I've never done it. But if somebody says no, I ain't doing it. Hell no. What? You want me to what? Nope. I don't want to do it no more. I don't even want it.
But that's from the episode we had before. I feel like if I want you to do some freaky shit, I gotta be willing to have that same energy when it come back full circle for me, type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Are you gonna do it?
If you gonna do it for me, I'll do it for you. Long as you know you ain't trying to get me to do something to go against who I am as a person, or you gonna know when something's like, no, I know she ain't going for that, or I know he not going for that. But at the same time, it's like I'm willing to do this, so my fault. So I'm willing to do this, so you know what I mean. Like you got to return the energy in some way, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
That's
good
how I
with the
feel.
explanation, but I'm not licking under your arm. I don't care about what
Licking-
you do.
Yeah.
Yo,
You want
arm.
to lick the arm?
Hold
Do
on,
you?
You licking arm? You ever licked the arm?
Melody.
I under no arm.
Melody, what if your dude asks you to eat his ass?
I'm not. You can't make me. You're never gonna ask
So,
me again.
so he
Okay?
gon' so he gon' so he gon' get it from somebody else. You ain't gonna eat his ass.
He needs people who, whatever woman decides to do that, you need to be with her. You need to stay with her and stick beside her.
Okay. All right. So
Hold up, bro.
We gotta say that for a different time.
all right. So Melody line is playing green. So
And
compromising.
you passed
Hey, he
200.
lying. Hey, he lying too, bro. He
What?
lying too.
Melody, what you say?
You passed go collect 200 Monopoly green.
Yeah, because he told us he didn't eat ass, and then he came back and said, well, on my birthday.
But,
Yeah, so he be lying, bro. He be lying, bro.
I asked one time, bro. I'm gonna admit it. I don't even know why I said that on this shit. This is mine ago.
Man, you a grown man, nigga. You
I
you
don't
a grown man. You good, nigga.
What you say, Melody?
I don't do it, but I did do it on Tuesday.
What you ate
Yeah, he
your
one
dude
of
ass on
those.
Tuesday?
No, that's you, my boy.
I'm
you
thinking you
Pushing
coming
my
back
cup
with
to the
some
side
confessions.
like
You
I
were
eat ass.
drunk.
I'm sober. I'm great.
You were drunk. You did it when you were drunk. It doesn't count, I guess.
Yeah, it don't count when
Yeah.
you drunk.
If you freaky with the sober mind, I'm scared of you with the drunk mind.
crazy, but nah,
But
man.
hey, nowhere.
Shit, man. Okay? So more of the story with compromising. Is it a good thing or a bad thing to compromise?
If it go against your happiness and your belief and all that, it's a bad thing. But if it ain't putting no harm to the relationship or none of that, then it's a good thing. It's a win-win. You know what I mean? As long as it ain't going against you, your moral code, you good.
Oh, me, that's 100 right there. Melody, how you feel? You feel the same way?
Yep, agreed. Excuse me. Compromising is a great thing in a relationship. You're going to have to. That's a life or relationship. But as long as you're not unhappy, then figure it out. Compromise.
Oh, me, that's 100 right there. So hey, for y'all out there, man, if you want to keep your relationship going, I'm gonna need some compromising going. You hear me? You out on topic too.
Yeah.
All right.